What's up, guys? It's your boy King David. I'm back at it with another video. I know I'm looking a bit scruffy. I haven't taken a shower or got ready for this morning. Just watered the plants in the backyard. Didn't do too much yet. So, just waking up. Usually I try to get everything done in the morning, but sometimes it doesn't always work. So the reason, it usually does, but you get what I mean, guys. Like, we're human, right? I always talk about retention, guys, and I always talk about, fitness, and haven't talked about fitness in a little bit, and I haven't talked about a couple other things that I wanted my channel to be about. So let's get right into it a little bit, and I'll start with why I haven't. And I think I mentioned it in my last video, was that I have been just binge watching TV shows because just trying to catch up. I got the HBO Max subscription, and just trying to catch up on The Last of Us. I've been watching The House of Dragons. I usually enjoy watching Vampire Diaries and also True Blood, guys. So now I'm rewatching those two and watching the other two for kind of the first time. The Last of Us, I watched like 1 or 2 episodes, so super binge watching. And when you watch a lot of TV like that, guys, like, it's hard to like pull away from it. It's hard to, you want to see what's going to happen next. You want to see who dies or who lives, and who takes the throne or whatnot, guys, and who will lead others in the movie and whatnot, movie or show, guys. So yeah, I haven't been drinking, guys. Like I said, like last night or yesterday, I had probably a glass of wine. The day before that, I had a couple glasses of wine, but not too much. And even if I had money, guys, like, I feel like it's not about just having money to drink, right, guys? It's just you get what I'm saying, guys. Like, it's more so about just letting it go, right, guys? Like, same with like retention. Like, we'll get into retention or conserving your life force energy. It's like, at some point you got to realize that you just got to let a lot of things go. Even some people in your life too. I think I've said it in some of my other videos, but that's just the realities of life. Now, it doesn't mean that you don't just, ever contact them, or you don't ever like interact with them ever again. But it just means that in this world, you kind of are like by yourself in a way, right, guys? Nobody's really going to understand you like how you'll understand yourself. So you got to like work on what you feel is the most important without anybody else's opinion. Because a lot of times, this is what I've noticed, guys. A lot of times when you're like focused on something and you really want it, right? You're really like going for a goal or something like that, guys. And maybe it's not even a goal, but just maybe you're just working towards something. When you tell other people what you're doing, or they see you doing something and like making progress towards something, whether they be family or friends or acquaintance or coworkers or whatnot, guys, they're going to, not always, but I mean, the real ones are going to stick with you, but they're going to try to push you off your flow state. Why is it like this? I don't know, guys. I don't know why a lot of people can't just let you just continue in your direction. I believe that there has to be some friction in life for you to grow. So in order for you to become somebody better, or technically somebody better, right? You would be considered somebody better, not as a whole person, but just like you maybe get a better position or something in life. It would mean that they would almost feel inferior to you in ways, possibly, right? Like, people are okay with where you are, if you really think about it. As soon as you start making like a bunch of money, or your body just becomes extremely big and muscular, and just physique is just way stronger than majority of men, and or your skin just becomes glowing and like fresh and so youthful that you almost look like you've reversed your age about 10-15 years. Then people start to notice. And the reason why I think that, especially family, I feel like family and friends are the ones who notice the most, because they're around you more often, right? So they notice that something has changed, right? They notice that you're different. You're still the same, but you're like different, right? What I'm trying to point out here, guys, is that don't worry so much about what people think. That's a hard thing to do, especially when they're like people that you really care about. But you got to realize that it's just mostly you, right? So whatever you're trying to go after, that's like your vision, that's your goal. They probably have goals too, and they, maybe are trying to pursue them, or maybe they're not. Maybe they've let up on them or slowed down on them. I've noticed with anything in life, guys, like any goal, right? A goal that you have, you can't really, like, this isn't really like kind of a motivational one, but you can't really let up on that very goal. That's how you eventually achieve it, right? Like, whatever it is, you can't let up on it. It always has to be kind of like a burning fire in the back of your mind, keeping you going forward and pushing you to the next level. Otherwise, you're going to like just forget about it. That's like me with retention, guys. Like, I can't forget about retention. I've tried so many times to just go back to the old ways, go back to what I used to do. Why do I want to go back to, watching the videos and the content and, being with the women, of course, right? Well, it's okay to be with women, but I'm just saying, even if you're retaining or not. But why do I choose? Why would I want to be like how I was? Because when you're more awoke, it becomes kind of different. It becomes pretty weird. You see things that other people don't see. You see like patterns. You can hear tonalities in people's voices and stuff. You can understand them to a deeper knowledge, and even hear like just through what they're saying. It's like, and how they're saying it. Just, you can almost look into their past in ways. It's very strange. Like, it's a very deep knowledge that you have of things, and it almost becomes overwhelming at times. Unless you're numbing it, if you're drinking and smoking, then sure, you can drink and smoke and just live life. But at some point, if you're more, I don't really like to say awake, right, guys? But you can. I mean, there are more people who are awoke, right? Awoken beings, like, and all that means, it really, guys, is that you just see the things that others don't, right? I could get drunk and high, right? But I'm still awoke, right? I can still see those things or hear those things and feel those things, because God has already given me the ability. Like, I've already passed that gate, right? I've already went through that portal or door, if you want to put it in a term, right? So it's like, when you do something like drink or smoke, you're really just kind of lowering your you're like dimming your abilities to see Well, not exactly. It's kind of strange. Like you are, but you aren't. Like you're dimming your insight to some degree, but you're not. You know, like you're still gonna have that insight, but a lot of the times, it depends on how like inebriated you are. If you're just completely just sloshed, right? Yeah, I mean, there's no way you can really pick up on some of these things, but you know, a couple drinks in, or maybe a joint or something, you're not going to really fall far from understanding things. And even like if you smoke now, like I've noticed, if I smoked weed right now, guys, I would be like super just analytical, right? Like really, well, not even analytical, but just too deep into my mind, right? Too much. I think some people get this effect too, where you smoke and you're just like, you're thinking about like everything you ever did in your entire life, and you're just like, oh my God, like you're stuck like deep into this like thought process of like, maybe I should have did this or should have done that, or not even like in a down play, or like, why did I do this or why did I do that, you know? Not in a bad sense, but just, sorry guys, it's early, so gotta understand I'm gonna be yawning. Yeah, I mean, that's the truth. And the more you retain, the more doors are unlocked, the more gates that are unlocked. Now, the gates are unlimited, yeah. So you can always get further and more knowledge and understanding things and people, even to a deeper extent. Like I've noticed recently, I used to play chess and I was pretty good with it, and I put it down for some time and I tried to, you know, hop back on chess, but I wanted to play a couple people online and I got beat. I didn't win. Well, I won one match, but I lost like 8 or 9 times, guys. And I'm thinking like, I did have it on the most difficult setting. I put it on tournament players. So, I mean, these people are like 1200, you know, skill level, or maybe even higher, right? And eventually it kind of brought me down to like about 890 or so, which is like an average play. And it's understandable because I haven't played in some time. Like I used to play a lot on my tablet. And I was playing and I only got one victory, but I will say that it just became boring to me. I don't know, like everything, I'm not gonna say everything is boring, guys, but I will admit, like when you're more awoke, like things start to become very boring. I've said it before in a couple other videos, but it's like that. It's like you can do the very thing, like you could smoke weed, you can drink or whatever, you know. You could watch like a new TV show or something. And it does give you excitement, of course, and you will be excited for some time. But it's like you kind of just you know that it doesn't really like bring the same kind of like thrill as it used to when you were younger. Maybe it was the people that you were around that brought more excitement to it. I remember like The Last of Us, right? I was talking about the show. I remember playing The Last of Us at my friend's house, and he had the remastered version, and man, the game was amazing. It was for the PS3. I mean, just back in that time, like when the PS3 was the only highest game console, right? Like that time was just a different time, guys. Like it was so much more just relaxing, chill. Like it wasn't like how it is today. I'm not saying that it's completely horrible today, but I'm just saying, like, guys, like, let's admit here, like, launching the PS3, it was backward compatible. You could play the PS2 games and PS1 games. if you had the first edition, just, you know, playing with your friends and stuff and just enjoying like their company was really what it was about. And you guys were both entertained by the system. Now it's like, it's too far, it's too vast, it's too much going on. And like now, like new consoles, I know this isn't really about video games, but I'm just saying like the PS5 or PS4. Well, PS4 is pretty decent, I had one. The PS5, it's like, I've heard that there's really no games for it. Just like every console is kind of the same, but when they first come out. But it feels, to me, it feels like they're not really going to make any new games. Like it's kind of the same, it becomes the same like repetitive like thing, right? I don't know. It's like we've reached kind of like a plateau in some areas in life. And when you're awoke, like you see this, right? In movies, you see the kind of the same thing. They're like recreating like Jurassic Parks, you know. They're recreating, you know, movies or shows out of video games. The Last of Us, right, guys? It's really it's redundant. It's like the same thing. Like it's new, but it's kind of like an older thing. But if you look at history, it's been like that for some time, right? Remaking the Tron movie a couple of times over. It's like a new spin on something that we already know. Now, it is completely new, for sure. And the actors and actresses are new. And probably the whole like storyline is different. But at the same time, it's like, it has to stem from something. It's never really something that's completely brand new. Like no brand new creative like idea that we've seen in some time that's just like mind-boggling that everybody loves, right? It's always stemmed off of something that was already created. Not to say that there won't be something that will be that way, but it's been like that for, I feel like the last 10 to 15 years it's kind of been that way, you know, since about, I'd say 2015, everything's kind of like been, you know, recycled. I would have to say this is due to the fact that it was, I can't talk right now, guys, sorry. I'd have to say it's due to the fact of CERN, right? And that shutting down and the timelines are changing. So we probably will see some new stuff eventually in the future. But, you know, I like to think of it as like Loki, right? If you've ever seen that show. It's been some time since I've seen it. But he's trying to like stop the timelines, right? Stop certain timelines and create like a more consistent, like a more accurate timeline, I guess, right? Which is a pretty cool show. I mean, like the show is great. All these new shows, like that's kind of like the newer show, right? Like that's a new show. It's like stemmed off of something brand new. Like, well, it is still stemmed off of Loki, but it's like a whole new show to like just for him, right? Like that's like kind of an original kind of a thing, right, guys? It's just cool to see some of these things being recreated in itself, and it is entertaining, but that's what I mean. It's like the thrill isn't as much there. It's like me playing the video game when it first came out back in like when I was in high school, The Last of Us, for the PS3. It was like the very first PS3. I don't even think I had a PS3 at the time, but my uncle ended up buying one for me. And I know I ended up selling my PS3. I've oftentimes sold my systems. Like I still have a PS3 and a PS2, but I've oftentimes sold my systems because it's like at some point you realize it's like I've played all the games. I know what it's like. It's like even if you launch the game again, it just gets redundant. Like you've kind of like it's not like you've outgrown it, but you just like you know what the game's about. You know, like it's not gonna bring you the same kind of joy. I feel like when you're with your friend or something, you get a more of a joy from it, but it's still like you'd rather be outside in nature, just like working out or interacting with some people. Not everybody, but just some people, right? I feel like that's more what happens when you retain, guys. Like, is you start to see past all this illusion and things. And you could say that it's because I'm getting older and things are like that. But if you look at the people like in the past, right? Say 70s, 80s, right? Around that era, I would say. It was always something new and exciting, and it was always changing and evolving, right? And then it kind of just like when the internet came out, everything was just like super expanded, and then it kind of like became more redundant after some time. Anyway, guys, I want to talk more about my dreams, and then we'll cut it short on this video. So recently I've been having some pretty crazy dreams, some trippy dreams, right? I don't know why, but I've been having some pretty trippy dreams. I can't really remember them all, but it's like I've been dreaming every night. Before I used to not dream at all, guys, like not for a long time, not since I was like a kid. So it's it's very strange that I mean occasionally I might have a dream, but it's like every night when I sleep I have a dream now. And I don't know, it's strange because like the dreams are like, I feel like dreams tell you something. There's something to learn from dreams. And I don't mean like looking it up and trying to figure it out, like, oh, if you're falling or something like that. I don't have any nightmares or nothing like that, guys. It's just like very, it's not fully vivid dreams, but they're like dreams that at the end of them, I can remember what happened. It was only at like near the end, but then the end leads to me waking up, right? So like I remember like maybe like the last bit of the dream and then that's it. Sometimes it'll be like a full-fledged like dream where it's like chapters. It feels like it's like in a store or something, or like I had a dream of my brother or something like that. It's strange. Like some of them are more vivid than others, and then others are just basic dream. But it's almost as if like every dream now that I have, it's like reality. It's kind of scary. Not scary, but it's kind of like trippy. I wouldn't say scary. It's not really scary. But it is trippy because it's like I'm dreaming basically like if I were like living right now, like this could be a dream. Not exactly, but I'm just saying, guys, like you get what I'm trying to point out. It would be like if I were dreaming right now, like figurative speech, right? If I were dreaming that I would be like sitting in this chair, like not talking to the, on my microphone and stuff, but I'm just saying like just in the kitchen or something, like making some food, right? It's like a weird dream like that. Like you're like, what the heck is going on? Anyways, it's a good thing that I am dreaming more. I think it's because of the CBD that I'm dreaming like that. But I could be mistaken. I've heard that melatonin does make the dreams come back or make you dream a bit more. But I haven't really been taking melatonin too often. and I've really just cut it out. So it's a bit strange, guys. It's a bit strange with the dreams and whatnot. Anyways, remember to stay on your journeys, guys. Always stay focused, and remember, it's just a challenge. You got to keep pushing, keep going. Don't give up. You know, it's going to take some time. I think with me, I always say, like, this is my time. Like, I'm going to really, like, go the longer streak. But there's just something about this time, for some reason, that it feels like I can do it. It really does feel like that. Like, I think it's, like, getting, like, closer and closer to me being able to, like, go on these, like, 200, 300, 1,000-day streaks, you know? I think, like, that's the thing about the insight, right? Is maybe that's why I'm having more dreams, right? Maybe I'm having more dreams of, like, myself, like, free from it, right? Maybe that's not really what it is, but it makes sense, though. It makes sense to some degree that you're going to be able to feel before you kind of let go of something. Like, I've noticed that, like, with everything, like with the drink and smoke and all that, but that's a bit more like materialistic stuff, you know? It's like something that you have to, like, obtain in order to feel the effects. Like with retention, it's all within. But it's weird because it's like, every time I've gone on longer streaks, it's like I can feel it. I can feel, like, beforehand that I'm probably going to go on a long streak. But then, like, this time, it feels different. It feels like I just don't care. Like I've said before, like, I don't care about the content or nothing like that. So eventually it's like, once I fully have broken free where I just don't even, like, launch it anymore, I don't even, like, use some of the devices at all, I think that's when I fully have, like, embraced it, you know? I know I'm saying a lot, a lot, guys, but I think that's, like, the next stage is, like, to embrace it. And it's kind of strange because, like, I know what's to happen, but you kind of don't know what is going to happen. Like, you know that, like, things are going to get better when you retain, because they always do. But before, in the beginning, when you retained, things usually got worse and then they got a little bit better. It usually got a lot worse, but, like, now it's different because it feels like it's just going to get better. Like, things will just be better, just better and better and better. Like, now that you kind of know what will happen, right? After so many streaks, like, you get to a point where like, okay, like, this and that is going to happen. Like, I know there's going to be this and this and this that are going to happen to me. And since I've already felt the energy, I know how to, like, transmute it in the proper way. It's not about controlling it, it's about transmuting it. And then I don't know, I'm just excited for what's gonna come. Anyways, guys, peace out. Sorry, I'm a little bit spacey. There's airplanes flying over and I just woke up. I need another cup of coffee, guys. Peace out. Have a blessed day, and comment down below if you want to.